Hello everyone. I'm glad to be here today. Thank you for granting me this opportunity. This presentation will last for only 10 minutes. Now, let me begin the presentation. I'd like to talk to you about World Heritage in Korea. Haeinsa Temple 장경판전, the depositories for the Tripitaka Koreana wood blocks. The Temple of Haeinsa on Mountain Gaya is a home for the Tripitaka Koreana, the most complete collection of Buddhist texts, engraved on 80,000 wooden blocks between 1237 and 1248. Tripitaka is not Kiligayono, like Kumistaka. It is Sanskrit language. It means Bible of Buddhism. The buildings of Jangyongpanjeon, which were constructed into a house of wooden blocks in 15th century, they reveal an astonishing mastery of the invention and implementation of the conservation techniques used to preserve these wooden blocks. This is Jongmyo Shrine. Jongmyo is the oldest and most authentic of the Confucian royal shrines to have been preserved, dedicated to the forefathers of the Joseon dynasty. The shrine has existed in its present form since the 16th century and houses tablet bearing the teachings of members of the former royal family. Ritual ceremonies still take place there. This is Seokguram Grotto and Bulguksa Temple, established in the 8th century on the slopes of Mountain Tohang. The Seokguram Grotto contains a monumental statue of the Buddha with a surrounding portrayal of gods, bodhisattvas, and disciples, all elastically and delicately sculpted in high and low relief. The Temple of Bulguksa and the Seokguram Grotto form a religious architecture complex of exceptional significance. This is Changgakgung Palace complex. In the early 15th century, the King Taejong ordered the construction of a new palace at an auspicious site. A bureau of palace construction was set up to create the complex, consisting of a number of official and residential buildings set in a garden. The result is an exceptional example of Far Eastern palace architecture and design, blending harmoniously with the surrounding landscape. This is Hwaseong Fortress. When the Joseon King Jeongjo moved his father's tomb to Suwon at the end of the 18th century, he surrounded it with strong defensive works, laid out according to the precepts of an influential military architect of the period. The massive walls extending for nearly 6 kilometers. They are pierced by 4 gates and equipped with bastions, artillery, towers, and other features. This is Gochang, Hwasun, and Ganghwa Dolmen sites. The prehistoric cemeteries at Gochang, Hwasun, and Ganghwa contain many hundreds of examples of dolmens. The tombs from the first millennium BC constructed of large stone slabs. They form part of the megalithic culture found in many parts of the world, but nowhere in such a concentrated form. This is Gyeongju Historic Areas. The Gyeongju Historic Areas contain a remarkable concentration of outstanding examples of Korean Buddhist art in the form of sculptures, reliefs, pagodas, and the remains of the temple and palace from the flowering, in particular between the 7th and 10th centuries, of this form of unique artistic expression. This is Jeju Volcanic Island and Lava Tubes. Jeju Volcanic Island and Lava Tubes together comprise 3 sites. It includes Gyeongmorum, regarded as the finest lava tube system of caves anywhere. The fortress like Seongsan Chulbong, top cone, rising out of the ocean, a dramatic landscape. The site of outstanding aesthetic beauty also bears testimony to the history of the planet. Each features and processes. This is royal tombs of the Joseon dynasty. The royal tombs of the Joseon dynasty form a collection of 40 tombs scattered over 18 locations. Built over 5 centuries, from 1408 to 1966, the tombs honor the memory of ancestors, asserted royal authority, protected ancestral spirits from evil, and provided protection from vandalism. Spots of outstanding natural beauty were chosen for the tombs. Alongside the burial area, the royal tombs feature a ceremonial area and an entrance. In addition to the burial mounds, associated buildings that are an integral part of the tombs include T-shaped wooden shrine, a royal kitchen and goddess house, a red spiked gates, and the tomb's keeper's house. This is historic villages of Korea, Hwae and Yangdong. Founded in the 14th to 15th centuries, Hwae and Yangdong are seen as the 2 most representative historic land villages in the Republic of Korea. Their layout and locations sheltered by forested mountains and facing out onto a river and open agricultural fields. The villages were located to provide both physical and spiritual nourishment from their surrounding landscapes. That covers my presentation. Thank you.
Here. Question. As I understand, I believe that the Korean government spends a lot of money just to preserve these historical sites or World Heritage sites. What do you think can the Korean people get out of preserving these sites?
Heritage site? I don't know. I am not covered but official.
No. What can you get? The government tries to preserve. The government tried hard to preserve this site. What can you get as a Korean citizen from the government's efforts to preserve these historical sites? What can you get?
They use your taxes, right? You pay tax, and the government uses this money to make this heritage site more beautiful and preserve it. So what can you get
What
as
benefits
a
can you get?
citizen of Korea?
Pride? It is pride of Korea. The question is very hard.
Okay.
Thank you.